My name is Ángel Rivas. I'm from Spain. I'm majoring in software engineering and I'm a grandmaster. So this is a game against a friend of mine. He's from Israel and we're fighting for the third place in the World Chess Championship under 18 2010. So basically we both had to win to get something. Draw was not enough. And well, he used to play d4, e4, c4. He used to play everything. Actually he does nowadays. So I couldn't prepare very well, but I did my best. So I wanted to play something aggressive, something like with a lot of chances to win, and I didn't mind a lot about losing this game. I mean, losing and drawing was basically the same. So I chose the dragon. And now it was a little bit weird because this guy played everything. Like he played bishop e3, he played f4. Inside bishop e3 he used to play main line, but he also played this queen d2 and castle. So it was very difficult to prepare this game, and finally I didn't even prepare a lot of lines, just prepare some lines very well and just pray that he would play that. So he played this, which goes to the main line, but now, okay, castle is the main line, and I wanted to play rook b8, this new Chinese line that I think it's pretty good for black. I mean, it's complicated. But he played this h4. It's very interesting and very critical. And basically, this doesn't allow me to play rook b8. I mean, I can play rook b8, but it doesn't make sense now because he's not castle yet, so he can play he can push h5, and it's very dangerous. So I have to play knight e5, bishop e3, rook c8, which goes to the main line. Castle and h5 goes to the main line. This bishop g5, rook c5. There's a lot of theory here, and I was quite well prepared here, so I didn't mind this. But he played this h5 that I didn't know a lot, and it's very tricky. So basically now the idea is that if black comes back with the knight, he has some few more times than the other line, like if he's already castle. So bishop h6, and it's coming very fast, like bishop takes, queen h6, knight d5. It's very difficult to defend here. So, okay, g4 is not forced, like g4 goes to a forced line that I think it's good for black, just you have to know it. But castle is the main line. I didn't know anything here, and actually I talked to them after the game, and he told me like, oh, I should have played this line, and I mean it's very critical, and I didn't know anything. So I was lucky that he played g4, and I need this forced line that it's very good. It's knight g3, and now it's very fun. Now it doesn't matter you rook g1 or rook h3, both goes to the same line. There are some few differences, but I mean it's not very important. So he played rook g1. He knew all of this, of course. Also I did. So now rook c3. This is the only move. I mean I have the knight trapped. So rook c3. Now he has to take with the pawn. Rook g3 doesn't make much sense. I just come back and then knight c4, 9 a pawn up. So he has to take with the pawn. If he takes with the queen, I have this knight f3. That's very bad. I have this check. So he has to take with the pawn. And now another surprise. That's knight f3. It's forced to take, and knight f4. And now I'm taking on c3 with the bishop and taking the rook. Anyway, it's not clear. He played queen d3, which is the main line. It's the most obvious line. I took the pawn, king e2, and I took the rook. Okay, this was all forced, and now he has to make an important decision here. Like he has to choose between taking the bishop and the knight. And I had prepare, well, not really prepare, but I had seen queen e4 and it's very complicated, like after bishop g7. Now he can play something like rook h1 or knight g5. I don't know the orders actually, but it's very dangerous. But I don't know, it makes more sense to take the bishop, and that's what he did. He took the bishop. It's very bad. I mean, not very bad, but now it's very difficult to play with white. Even though this bishop is important usually in the dragon, now the knight on e4 it's very annoying, and I just keep the knight here, and I have a lot of tricks like bishop b5 in some moment, not now. I mean, I can play it now, but just bishop c4. So he has to be aware of these tricks, and also it's not easy to defend this queen d7 threat, to take this pawn. I mean, even d5, e6, I'm very solid. So he has to find something. He was thinking a lot of time here, and he played this knight d4 that looks logical, and I just defend the knight. So now I thought I was clearly better here, but it's not an easy position. Like, you can miss something and you are a piece down, so I was quite nervous here with black. But I didn't find a plan for him, like he cannot play rook h1, there is a double check on g3, and bishop h6 doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, just rook e8 and then e5. So I didn't really find a good plan for him. I don't know if he can take this pawn. I guess he can't. Probably queen c7 and queen h2. I mean, the king is always very bad on e2, and it's not easy to put it in some safe place. So he played this c4 and tries to break the center and, I don't know, change pawns and pieces, and he's a piece up. And now I made a bad decision. I had a few very good moves here. Actually, he recommended me after the game e6. That looks very good. I mean, he has this bad bishop on b3, and I have a very strong knight here, so I just keep the center and then play some queen h4, for example. It's very difficult to avoid. But I thought this was not so clear. Of course I saw e6, I thought it was not so clear. And I don't know about this move. Probably he just takes, and now everything is like hanging. So I played d5. I thought it was a very good move. I played d5, playing with this trick that he cannot take on d5 because of this trick on c3. And I'm like 3 pawns up. And I thought I was winning here because I didn't find a move for him. I'm threatening queen h4. I didn't know how he could stop that. Like, he cannot play rook h1, and he cannot take here. So I thought I was winning, and somehow I missed this move, rook c1, and he played it like very fast. And now I thought I was close to lose, because now I'm losing this pawn somehow. I mean, I can defend it, and I mean, his up is up, and he has the 2 bishops. So if he takes this pawn somehow, I cannot move the rook. It's very tricky. So I had to go for this, and okay, I saw this line that it's maybe draw. Queen f5, he cannot take the knight, because I play rook d8, and I take the queen. So I saw this line, queen e2, and okay, queen g4, and it's probably draw. I can play for the win here. I don't know, probably something like knight f6 or something like this, and okay, I have 4 pawns, but it's very dangerous. Like, if the rook comes to c7 and he starts taking the pawns, I can lose very quick. But I don't know, I feel he wanted to win also, and and he went for this king c4, which is crazy. But okay, he wants to play rook, king b4 and king e3, and it's not easy to avoid that. I mean, a5 doesn't make much sense. He just take the pawn, I guess. So I was thinking I was just worse here, and I didn't find anything good. So I played this, and I felt I was just worse, but somehow I'm almost winning here because I'm threatening this. What am I threatening? Probably queen f3 or something like queen c8 somehow. I mean, he has to choose some move. And he played this bishop c2, which is losing, but I didn't see it. So now I had this rook c8, and okay, I missed this rook c3 check. It's incredible. And wait, and just king b4, I have this knight c3. That's very good. I mean, the king here is like. But I missed this. I saw some forced line with queen c8. Like I changed bishops, and I thought I was easily winning after that. So it's queen c8 check. He has to go back, right? He went back. And now knight c3. He has to come here. This is, I think, the only move. And now check. And this forced line, it goes to this endgame. And I thought I was, I mean, I had no risk here of losing. And I thought it was easy to win, but somehow it was not that easy. So now queen d3, king g7, it's fine, rook d1. And now I had a very bad decision. I had to choose between queen b6 or queen b5. So this queen b5 is easily winning. Like, I mean, he cannot stop these 4 pawns coming. But I don't know why I chose this. Okay, we were in train trouble, so it's normal. And I chose this line that I thought I was winning also, but it's not that easy somehow. He has this rook f1 and queen d5, and now it's not easy to defend the pawn. And he's attacking like both pawns, this and this. So the only move I had is this, that I was lucky to have it. And we got this endgame that, okay, I'm not losing anyway, and it's impossible to lose this endgame. But if he plays good, like rook d1, and now he comes with the king to d3, or even later it's the same, but he comes to the king to d3 and he takes the pawn, and it's probably draw. And the way he did it, he came here this way and he took the pawn. It's like normal. And he came for the rook. So we got this position. And this is the only chance for him to make draw now. Like he had to play this bishop d5 that I didn't see, of course. And he's taking this pawn, the next move, and it's basically draw. Actually h4, yeah, h4 he takes the pawn. And well, even he can play a4 and try to push this pawn. I don't have any threat here. So this was very important move, but we were in train trouble, so he missed it and he played rook h1, which is losing. Now rook h8 and h4. He has to stop the pawns, but now I have another pawn here, so I'm gonna play d2 and h3, and that's impossible. So he played this, and now I don't know why I played this move. This is like terrible. I had this h3 and I was winning. I didn't see I could play g2 here, but I was calculating this rook h6 and rook g6, and I thought this was a draw. So I didn't see this g2. But okay, anyway, I played rook a8, and I'm taking this pawn, so he defended here. And I just play rook c8 and rook c2, and I'm taking the bishop. And now it's winning. And yeah, he resigned here, basically. I mean, it's h2.
If you did play h3 instead of rook a8, what happens after rook d3?
Here,
After rook d1?
h3.
Like, yeah, if you did play h3,
Probably rook d3. That's what I calculated.
rook d6?
Yeah, rook h6, and
Oh,
then
okay.
and then I take the bishop. Yeah, that I probably missed this. But anyway, I thought I was winning with. I mean, rook a8 is also winning. Rook c8 is also winning. It's like I'm winning, but this was very easy. And, okay, he missed the chance to make draw here. So it was a very good game, and I was very happy. So that's all.